wider confrontation. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps says it has seized an oil tanker in the Persian Gulf, carrying millions of liters of fuel and crewed entirely by foreign nationals. State media reports the vessel was intercepted as it departed Iranian territorial waters, though authorities have not disclosed its flag or destination. Iran regularly accuses ships in the region of smuggling fuel, citing massive price differences between subsidized fuel inside Iran and international markets. Officials say these operations are aimed at disrupting organized trafficking networks operating in Gulf waters. The latest seizure follows a string of similar incidents. In recent weeks, Iranian authorities intercepted tankers in both the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman, detaining crews from multiple countries. The Strait of Hormuz remains central to these confrontations. Roughly a fifth of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway, making any disruption a matter of global concern. But the story does not stop at the Gulf. Earlier this month, U.S. authorities seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela, alleging it was transporting oil connected to Iran and Caracas in violation of U.S. sanctions. Washington has intensified pressure on Venezuela in recent years, citing alleged ties between Venezuelan oil networks and groups designated by the United States as terrorist organizations. Tehran has responded sharply, condemning U.S. actions in the Caribbean as unlawful and destabilizing. Iranian officials say such moves undermine international norms and threaten the sovereignty of independent states. Iran's foreign ministry has warned that continued pressure on Venezuela and other countries could provoke consequences far beyond the region, framing the issue as part of a broader challenge to the global legal order. Iranian officials argue that selective enforcement of international law, especially at sea, risks eroding long-standing rules governing navigation, trade, and security. As tankers are boarded and shipping lanes scrutinized, energy markets remain on edge. Each seizure adds another layer of uncertainty to already fragile supply chains.
Only makes its responsibility heavier each time. This is an admission of blatant lawlessness, and America must sooner or later be held accountable for its own illegal conduct. Any country that considers itself to have a sense of responsibility and a distinct identity, that is, a country that holds itself accountable for international peace and security and truly values the rule of law, must take a clear position regarding this action by America. Overall, the actions that the United States has undertaken in the Caribbean region over the past several months, which involve intensifying pressure against an independent sovereign member state of the United Nations with the explicit aim of intervening to change that country's government, are in direct and clear conflict with all established international principles and norms. In a way, it signifies the dissolution and collapse of all the principles that have formed the foundation of international community's existence over these past 8 decades. Consequently, it must be unequivocally condemned by all governments. The Islamic Republic of Iran, certainly.
In the face of any kind of aggression or encroachment, and any aggression against its national interests will be met with a limited response of a nature that it itself determines.
Actions being taken by the United States against Venezuela and certain other countries within the Latin American region constitute a blatant and flagrant violation of all these fundamental principles and represent a highly perilous and dangerous recourse to unilateralism, completely disregarding the established rules and essential tenets of international law. The fact that some European officials have taken a position regarding this issue could be a sign, a truly promising sign emerging from our awareness and European countries are aware of the danger that American actions pose to the international order based on law. Any indifference or disregard for this violation of law will have severe consequences for all nations and for global